if they want to be there for you, or if they're going to help you in any way or form or encourage you, they'll make the time. They won't make up endless excuses. You can't have a relationship with God without proper fellowship. Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness? And what communion hath light with darkness? Yoked together. Roots. You don't want to be tied to people that don't have the same faith as you, the same direction as you, or else you're just nothing but fighting with each other. So where is the encouragement? Half the people, they don't have the attention spans to encourage each other. When they don't understand that what they say can be life-giving to people at the time. Where do those messages come from? It's just always endless excuses. Good orderly direction only comes from God. Some people choose not to. That's why I said that's part of the biggest problem, is that nobody will be willing to point out when things are even being done wrong. They'll just make up endless excuses. Why is a fellowship so important? It's because we're supposed to be there for each other. You don't see people there for their communities, not very often. There's the odd people, there's a few people. But it's not even just that. Friendships. A lot of weirdness with these religious folk. Yeah, they say one thing, but they're not. They're not who they say they are. And they'll be so locked in on the past and what's happened in the past, this magical past, and all this other horse shit that ain't gonna do a fucking thing for your future or today's current events of what's happening in your own life or in your own city. But they create so much division. And hell, a lot of us even fall for the endless crap. But like I said, all this other stuff of people not doing what they say that they're gonna do, or like I said, just some people I just can't stand it. They're not who they say they are, and they always got some kind of front going on. But when they're endlessly lost in the past, and they can't even focus on what's happening in their own current situation, or I'm not sure how that's going to help. But people will watch hours on end of just pictures of the past. When they could be working on other things that are more important. Like the current prices of fertilizer, fuel, all that stuff. It's just gonna keep adding up. And then all these other conflicts that are happening all over the place. Like I said, people should be focused and prepared on being able to take care of themselves, but when they can't even be there for each other, and they're supposedly hardcore religious folk. Well, if that's how you treat your brothers and sisters, how are you going to treat your enemies? But I just wanted to say this because it's been on my mind about people that don't have roots being yoked to. When they don't have the attention span to listen to anything, because they can't come to the conversation honestly. But if they don't come honestly, then they can't come authentically. And then you'll never feel what anyone's saying. If you like, drop a like. If not, it's cool. Much love. Share if you like.